Welcome back, everyone. TC Taikila here, and we are about 8 hours away from release. Had to do some quick math there, but I can handle it as an accounting major. So are you guys planning on getting it? Let me know what you guys plan to play first. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to be doing a couple Ultimate Team videos, and maybe do another Road to Glory video, but we'll see about all that as it plays out tomorrow. Today I have two games for you here. This first game is Fort Lewis Seminoles in our home stadium here, and as you see with the final score, we do a very good job of taking them out. Not to give away any spoilers or anything, but as you will see here in the next few minutes, I am having a little bit of a problem of turning the ball over. In this game, I get 3 passing touchdowns and 2 interceptions, but still, 2 interceptions is a little bit high to get each game. I also get that in the third game. You will see that later too, and the interceptions in the third game are at a pretty crucial time, so it's not very pleasing to see that happening. So pretty much all I wanted to do today was just go over about 5 little things I would need to do to improve, and you guys can hold me to it. And if you see anything else that maybe I'm doing wrong or I can do to add to my efficiency, definitely comment and let me know some tricks you do or some little tips or pointers. The first one I got is reading defenses. I'm not the best at defense reading, like knowing when they're what exactly their whole defense is doing and what kind of formation they're in and stuff like that, but I'm pretty decent when I have a top receiver or a second choice receiver and examining what guys are around, whether they're in man coverage or in zone coverage. But sometimes that's a little bit misleading, and with my timing issues that I'll talk about in just a minute, can lead to interceptions, obviously. So just reading defenses and knowing if they're playing in zone as a whole or man or even a mix of that, and blitzes. If a blitz is coming, I need to pick that up and know that there's some empty space where they're coming from, and if I have a receiver there, get to them promptly. And like I said, timing is a big issue. If I have a guy on a slant route and they're playing in zone, the middle linebacker's playing in zone, I not only need to watch out for him, but I need to watch out for maybe the outside linebacker on the opposite side, or even a safety that's coming up for when my receiver gets behind that middle linebacker. Sometimes I will throw it too late after he's already cleared the linebacker clearly, and then the safety or outside linebacker can come up and deflect the ball or something like that, instead of kind of recognizing that he's going to be open in a split second while he's actually behind or in front of the middle linebacker, and knowing he'll be open in just a second, so getting the ball there at that time before he's actually open and almost covered by that safety or outside linebacker, if that makes sense. Real quick, I'll talk about this game. I go 17 for 26, a little bit of a step back from last game. That's 65.4%, which isn't terrible. I do start off really bad. I think it was like 11 and 19, so almost 50% completion percentage. Get 263 yards, so that's pretty close to my first game. And again, I get 4 touchdowns, 3 passing this time and 1 rushing, and like I said, 2 interceptions. So that's that. I got a little running average. I got 4.1 yards per run, but that's not too important, as my main topic is passing here. And then I do get a scholarship offer from Washington State and interest from Oregon State, which I do choose. In the next game, I'll talk about that at the end, but I'll go on to my last 3 here, and they kind of relate to each other. And the first one is don't be stuck on 1 or 2 receivers. If I usually don't do this for 1 receiver. I don't like pick a receiver that has the best route option, I think, or the first down guy, and definitely just wait till he's open and not even look around. I usually have 1, 2, sometimes 3 there, but if those guys are all covered, I need to be able to come down to my check down guy and This is another one. Kind of avoid the sack and feel when there's pressure coming and know when to get rid of the ball. And if I have time, definitely look around for an open receiver. You can definitely see in some of these plays here, if you slow down the video, I know I did when I was editing, I slowed down and I totally miss open receivers just because I'm dead set on one guy. And maybe I should look at the defense more in a whole, and that kind of comes with reading defenses and maybe knowing the playbook better. Say if they're in man zone with 3 deep or something like that, then I know that there's going to be maybe some outside receivers open for a split second before they get to those safeties out 20-30 yards. So don't be stuck on receivers, and use my check downs, like my fullback and my running back, when they're doing flat routes and curl routes right out in front. And you see me do that a few times in this game. I do use my check downs. I did it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm usually better than this. I know in NCAA 12 I would use a check down very efficiently, in my opinion. So along with avoiding sacks, I need to, like I said, feel the pressure and know when to just take the ball, tuck it, and run. And hopefully, I know I can't use that in every situation. I got to know what situation our team's in. If we're in like a 3rd and long, or desperately need a 4th down and stuff like that. So it just kind of depends overall what the setting or the situation is. And I think I already kind of mentioned this, but I just need to throw away the ball if there's absolutely no receiver open, or I'm just worried about pressure. And because like in this game I go 17 for 19, and the 2 incompletions were interceptions. So if those were just thrown away, we would definitely have won this game, I think. I think both interceptions were pretty deep in their territory. We were threatening to score. So I mean, if we turn those into incompletions, we live to see another down. I'm pretty sure we pull out the victory. One thing though, the buttons aren't customizable on NCAA 14, at least in the early version. I don't know if it was the same in NCAA 13, but in NCAA 12, I changed the A button to where you could throw it away. So I don't know, it's just messing with me, because that's what I'm used to, is throwing the A instead of, I think it's click down right stick. I don't even know. I haven't really even used it because of that reason. And I'm hoping they can be customizable in the full version, the full retail version. So yeah, those are a couple tips I need to start doing, and hopefully we can check back in later in the season. And let me know if you guys have any tips for me as well. Like I said, 17 for 19, 89.5 completion percentage for 215 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown, but 2 interceptions and no touchdowns through the air. So Ultimate Team coming out tomorrow with the full game, and I hope you guys look forward to playing that, and we will see what happens with that and the pack openings. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it. But so here's this game, and then I get some interest from Washington. No scholarships this time. So check back for Game 4 coming up probably late tomorrow or even Wednesday. Thanks for watching, guys.